Hey guys, welcome back to Titanshield Gaming, and if you're wondering what this map in the background is before I even start this video, it is ISO Crystal Isles. It is by far, if not, in my own opinion, the best looking map in Ark right now. It blows everything out of the water, and yes, including Ragnarok. Ragnarok is a beautiful map, it is huge, but this one just has so much more put into it. Now, it's only at 40%, so if you guys are interested in taking a look, I wouldn't recommend you guys put this up on your server just yet. Just wait a little longer. But overall, I'm going to be doing a showcase on this when it gets a little more complete, and I can tell you right now, this is going to be an extended showcase because this map is absolutely beautiful. So today what we're going to be talking about is the Ask Titanshield Q&A. I got some answers for you guys to pick the top 10 questions that I thought were a good mix and variety of different aspects of who I am, what this channel's about, and what I plan on doing in the future. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I want you guys to remember any question I did not answer in this video will be answered later on if you post it again in another Q&A, and all questions were absolutely amazing. I want to tell you guys did a fantastic job on this, and I look forward to answering them for you guys right now. The first question was from Caden. He said, who connected you with Ark, or did you find it yourself? I actually found it through a YouTuber, Angry Joe. He was playing it. Apparently there was a day or two before the actual video game was released that a lot of YouTubers played it and they released it. And I just happened to stumble across it in my search bar, and I freaking loved it. I love dinos. I love this whole aspect of survival mode. And I just come out of playing World of Warships, and I wanted to do something different, and bam, it was there. I popped it onto my Steam page, and I bought it, and then I went ahead and played it. And at first it was a little shaky. I was like, this game is really hard. I'm dying left, right, and center. I'm hot when I'm out on the beach. I'm cold when I'm in the water. How am I supposed to survive? So basically I ran around, and not to mention the damn land sharks. There was a glitch at the beginning, the very beginning, when sharks would literally come up onto the beach and kill you. And it was pretty scary the first time, but after a while it got really annoying. So you'd go down there to drink something, and the shark would chase you halfway up the beach. But overall, I found it through a YouTuber, Angry Joe, and ever since then I've been playing it nonstop. I absolutely love it, and that was a great question. Thank you very much. The second question was from Bob Goboom 5. He wanted to know, what mods do you think they should implement on vanilla servers, as well as give the server owners a choice, such as mods like the 9K stack, reusable items, and so on and so forth. That's a good question. I think they should be adding these into the vanilla servers as well as the official servers, but I do think they need to start adding these into the actual console games, because there's a whole group of people out there that do not have the availability to use these mods. And I think there's a lot of mods out there that are very important when it comes to enjoying the game to its fullest, and I would say reusable items has to be one of them, because when you're being attacked with a grappling hook, you don't want to carry 10 on the, you don't want to carry 10 to 100 on you in order to get away from someone. Now I know a lot of people who play official do want that vanilla feel to it, but they've basically, Wildcard has eased up a little bit on that strictness, if you know what I mean, because they've started incorporating 3 times rates and so on and so forth. And if they're going to start including higher rates, they might as well start including these mods as well, because honestly there are some really enjoyable mods, and there's a lot of mods out there that do make the game significantly better. And I definitely think reusable ones, stack mods, are another one I would highly recommend for them to do. I would like to see some of the crafting stations that are brought back down in size. Auto crafting stations are very good. Like if you have, for example, an auto fabricator, you can push out bullets faster, and there's an issue with the fabricators in itself that cause a lot of lag when you do high amounts of crafting. Not to mention the fact that they should have a spoiler in the game. I know they have the box that you can do it with, but I do believe spoiling meat is something that should be implemented in a mod, because honestly, like, who wants to stand there all day and wait for spoiled meat to go spoiled? You definitely can have a mod that would add that and make it faster. So those are a few mods. I hope that answered your question. We're going to move on to question number 3. Third question is from Andreas, and he wants to know, would you consider playing Ark Survival of the Fittest? If you would you be making a new series or just uploading a video every once a week or every few days a week? And I gotta tell you, I played Survival of the Fittest, and I have uploaded videos to this channel. It's buried under all the other content, so I believe none of you guys really came across it. There's a couple of videos out there, and if there is a demand for that, if you guys really want to see that, I think I could definitely bring you some. I could actually team up with a few people that I play with now, some other YouTubers as well as streamers, and we could probably go out there and have some fun. I actually think that is a fantastic idea. I should definitely bring that up with them. I know a few have expressed interest in it, and I think it would be an overall good learning experience and team building experience for all of us. So that's a fantastic idea. To answer your question specifically, yes, I would like to do that, and I think I will. So thank you very much for that idea, and hopefully those videos will be up eventually. I have to talk to the guys, figure out when they can do it on their schedule and what we're going to be going for and how we're going to be doing it. But overall, I think that definitely could be doable. It is so quick and easy to do. I can get up a bunch of videos as fast as I could every day, most likely. The fourth question is from RBHG Dreamer, and he wanted to know, where do you work and what do you do? Well, that's a two-part answer there. The first part is, I'm a freelance graphic designer. I worked in the industry for a couple of years now. I've done some freelance design here and there, went to school for it. I enjoy it a lot, but the jobs are few and far in between most of the time, especially when the economy is not the greatest. So basically, that's the first part of it. The second part is, I am a kitchen supervisor. I actually supervise a group of pretty good cooks, and they basically come to me and they ask me for things. They go and complain about things to me. I make sure they're doing things properly. The health code is held to its highest standard, as well as everything is clean and functional so that they do not hurt themselves. So that is that. That's basically it. I would love to be able to do YouTube full-time, to be honest with you, but as always, you can't dream too high. You just gotta dig down, do some hard work, and get those bills paid. So that's my answer to that question. The fifth question was from Fez. He wanted to know, will you ever be playing on Xbox Arc, hosting your own servers, have open tribes with subs? We need to know. Okay, I get to ask this every single day, and I gotta tell you guys, I do not see myself going to Xbox or PlayStation 4 console anytime soon, and that mostly is because they cost money. In order for me to have a server on there, I have to have 2 boxes, and I just don't have that kind of money to spend on consoles, especially when I focus so much on PC. But that doesn't mean I won't. Now, later on, if I do manage to get more revenue in, or at least find a really good paying freelance graphic design job, I might be able to do it. I know a lot of you guys want to play with me on Xbox, and I know there's a lot of you guys out there that don't get that option, and I do feel bad about it, because you guys are over there on console, I'm on PC, and there's just that huge big disconnect between the two industries. And if I ever come across the extra money, I'll buy it. I'll buy it and I'll come play with you guys too, so don't worry. It just takes time. Eventually I will get there. The sixth question was from Fabian. He wanted to know, how old are you? What is your background? I think you once said something about graphic design. Yes, I'm a freelance graphic designer. I am actually older than most people think I am. I am 34 years old. I do not act it, nor do I look like it, but I am an old fart. That's what some of the younger guys in my tribe say. Old man Titan. So I am fairly old for a lot of you viewers out there, but I do enjoy the game, and I do feel damn young when I play it because I do some pretty stupid shit. Now, my background. I'm Canadian. I'm like 6th generation Canadian, which means I have a mixture of everything in my bloodline. I have, oh man, where to start? I have English, French, German, Dutch. I have Native American. I have U.S. black. I have, I'm sure there's some Chinese in there. I'm like a mixture of everything. It's really hard to describe exactly what my thing, but my mom is English, so that could definitely be a good indicator. But overall, it's a very common thing up in Canada. There's a lot of mixtures up here. And it all really depends on where you're from up here, really. When you get to the eastern coast, you get more Irish and Scottish. When you get all the way over to the western coast, there's a lot of native and Chinese, as well as the in-betweens all over. So it's really hard to describe the multiculturalism in this country. The 7th question was asked by Mark: will you learn how to PvP one day? I PvP all the time. To be honest with you, I'm not a great PvPer. I always say that. I have absolutely amazing PvPers around me. I go out there, I get into the mix of things, I die often, I kill people once in a while, but when I do these videos, I try and try never ever to completely edit out all my fails and only put in my victories, because that's not a good, truthful way of doing things, and I know a lot of you guys would call me out on that bullshit immediately. So my only question that I can give you is, do you know how to PvP? And if you do, find me, let's duke it out one-on-one. The 8th question is asked from None Care, and he wants to know how to stack behemoth gates underwater. Now, that is a very, very tricky thing to answer, and I got a pretty easy answer for you. I've run into many situations where you're in the water, you're constantly moving, you're floating, you're going up and down, you got to place the gate, you can't line it up properly, and it becomes extremely infuriating, okay? There's 2 ways of getting around this. One, you can lock yourself into position by using the K button, but you will drift up and down. It is an issue. The second thing is you can use it. Well, actually, there's 3 actually, now that I think about it. Second thing is you can use a dino and place them on dinos now, since you can use weapons and stuff in your hands. And the third thing that I used for many months was I would put a chair down where I wanted to be, and I would sit in the chair and place the stuff. So I hope that answers your question. The 9th question is from Beast Gamers Plays: can you make a video where you just craft and do base things? I can do that. I can actually do that, but what I'll do is I'll make it a little more interesting in the fact that what I will do is I will show you a really nice layout of how to make everything easily accessible in one spot, so that you can craft bullets en masse, you can craft a lot of things en masse, and not have to worry about being encumbered. So this will be good for people who are either on high-end servers as well as official servers. So hopefully that will help you guys. That's a really great idea. Thank you for giving me that video. I'm gonna write it down, and I'm gonna start thinking about how I'm gonna approach that video for you guys. The 10th question is from Dolphin Man, and he wanted to know: are you going to be creating more series like Scavengers, or sticking with Hard Times? Actually, I'm going to be doing both. I know Scavengers was a very loved series from a lot of people on this channel, and I've loved it myself because it truly gave me the look and inspiration into creating different kinds of content on this channel. And honestly, it was a really fun series. I had some really great times with some amazing people I got to play with. And honestly, Hard Time series is another thing. It has allowed me to be able to put up faster, more short storied wipes, because I play on more intense servers for PvP and stuff like that. And it's been great. I've really enjoyed putting a lot of different varieties of things into that series. So I will be doing both. I actually am currently working on a new scavengers-like kind of wipe server experience. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I'm not going to say much about it. I want to make sure it goes through and not fail and then have to disappoint you guys about that. So I'm going to make sure I get that done properly. And I also have a few videos set up for hard times. So it is a really good, fun thing. And I have a new series coming out, which is more called, it's lost footage. It's from content I did months and months and months ago that I either didn't know I had, decided that I didn't have enough information or content to make it, but I do now have the knowledge and ability to do it. And I have a lot of stuff that I thought wasn't up to snuff in a sense. It couldn't be presented with my technical skills back then that I think I could probably handle now. So that's a really, really solid question. And there's a second follow-up that goes, or maybe go back to a no flyer. Those are really interesting because it wasn't just flyer picks. There were also bases built where normally you don't have to deal with them and stuff like that. Yes, no flyers is always one of my favorite things to do because frankly it brings a lot of the fighting back to the ground. But I think with this flyer nerf that they've done recently, it really does bring a lot of people down to the ground and forces them to be able to raid with Branos as well as T-Rexes and Gigas and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited for that. The server I'm going to be going to in the next day or two that I'm currently working on is definitely going to have a lot of ground content as well as a few air things. You know, air is not always my favorite thing to be, especially when you're fighting, because it really comes down to the fact that, like, if you fly over the wrong area and your computer loads in things slow, you lag and you get picked and killed. It's not that much fun. But I do see there is a very valuable part of the game that a lot of people love to play, and that is in it. And with the whole nerf, a lot of people, especially some people in my tribe, were very disappointed with it. And I'm not disappointed with it. I love it. I love T-Rexes. I love being on the ground. I love grappling away from people when they try to pick me. It's just really, really good fun. So to answer your question, I'm going to be doing both, and I'm hoping you guys will enjoy both because I'm going to try to push myself to be better than I was before. And I'm really going to try to find some really solid overall content. So you'll see some base building, you'll see some farming, you'll see some action, PvP, skirmishes, Apex farming, full-on raids hopefully, scouting, trolling and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be really good. And I want to thank every single one of you guys for giving me these questions, because this question has been a great one. I left it till the end because I knew it was going to be a long one. But you guys are amazing, and I hope to do this again next month if you guys want it. So let me know. Leave some comments down below. Let me know if you want it every month or every 2 months, because a lot of content comes out here and there, and you do have questions, and I do change things up once in a while. So it's really good to know what's going on, and as well as talk to me and have a direct communication coming in and out. And it shows that I actually do read you guys, your comments down below. I read them all the time. I may not respond to a lot of them sometimes because I get some angry ones, and I'm just like, oh man, damn comments just kind of disappointed me. And then I just don't look at them for a day or two. But then, as usual, the habit comes and I got to look at it again. So, hope you guys appreciated this. I love the comments. They're great. And I like to get an idea of what you guys are thinking, what you guys might want. Things to make this channel better. So, thank you guys for coming back to Titanshield Gaming. If you like this, hit the like button. If you have anything to say, just drop it down below. And as always, I want to give a special thanks to amazing people who have contributed to my Patreon. They've helped me make better videos for you guys. And if you guys have anyone that you think that might enjoy this channel, please give it a share on the social media. So thank you guys for coming back. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I'll see you next time. Come fight me, man. Fight me. Oh shit, Cosby. They didn't weigh you down. Let me go. Come up to me. Come up to me. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Move, go! you fucking scrubs! The weapons in there.
Hold on, look at this.
Put him off, quick.
Right here.
Let him go. He just logged on.